So technically, what Stephen Hawking is studying is his own illness. And if you even study some of the things that he says, um, he's saying that if he didn't have this illness, he wouldn't have had all of the time to be able to focus on all of the solutions, all of this information that he's discovered over his lifetime. So he's put a reason to why he's ill. He can cure himself as soon as he understands what a black hole is. And all of the references of what a black hole is, it has an event horizon. Every problem, psychologists use the same terminology. Every problem has an event horizon. How you handle yourself, how you perceive things, will determine whether you're completely crushed through the experience of a black hole, or whether you can be transformed through the experience. And this 2012 experience is, we're coming into the Milky Way, the bigness of our experiences, and we have to understand that, like a magnet, we are attracting everything that's out there. And everything that's out there is based on our belief systems. Whatever it is that we believe and whatever it is that we want to attract, we are attracting it from outer space. If you want to believe there's a big, huge friggin' planet coming to you, Planet X, then you will create the experience of a big planet coming towards you. If you want to believe that you want gold, well, where did gold come from? Where did all of our stuff that made the planet, where did the oxygen come from? Where did all of the water come from? Where did all of the minerals come from? It came from the bigness of outer space that was attracted to this experience, and smashed bits and pieces into our planet and started putting things together to make up what it is. So going and exploring anything in outer space is like insanity, because there's nothing out there. There's nothing out there but the bigness of ourselves. The world is not round. Our universe is not what we think it is. Everything you see out, in front of you right immediately, this computer I'm talking on, is the bigness of myself. It's a reflection of what it is that's inside me. What is it I wanted? I wanted a computer. Oh, by the way, my computer crashed and died, and I have no money, and I'm on a welfare system, but I really knew I needed a computer. And poof, like magic, I got this brand new laptop that didn't cost me a dime and just flew into my life magically. And, you know, we are attracting what we want to experience from the smallness of ourselves into the bigness of our experiences. Everything that's out there, as immediate as this computer on the desk or out into the universe, is only a reflection of what's inside you. So when we get into 2012 and we see that we're going through this Milky Way, and we have a lot of history that says we're about to make a transformation, we have done this before, but we didn't have what it took other times, because we obviously didn't transform. And obviously, we didn't go through this black hole successfully. We didn't transform ourselves because we clearly didn't have the information to be able to handle it. Now, like, I can see if I know this information, and this information I learned from other people, it's like all of this information is like pieces of the puzzle that are out there in our universe. And it's only a matter of, in the next 2 years, can we form all of this information, put all of the pieces of the puzzle together in time, so enough people on the planet can kind of say, oh, poof, the world isn't round. It's dynamic. We have control. If you are in fear of what's going to happen, then that's what the Illuminati is trying to create, is enough fear inside of us that it will be the motivation for us to learn this information so we can make that transformation, so that we can create the evolution of what we're looking for. You cannot achieve this. You cannot have the drive for us to know more information until you push on us enough problems for us to want to find the solutions to those problems. So in a way, I kind of see that they are doing good, but they might be just doing it subconsciously and they don't know what they're doing. Because if they knew what they were doing and they really wanted to cause and destroy the whole freaking planet, and we know that 2012 is a real thing, something's about to happen. If they have the technology to see what's out in the bigness of the world, but they still are in the mindset of like Stephen Hawking's, if he's the smartest guy on the planet, and these people are using this form of intelligence, then they're not going to quite understand what's going on, and they do have the potential to destroy the planet so that we create an ice age. We go into this black hole, and most of the planet will be destroyed, but some will survive. And they think they're going to be the ones that survive. Um, Chances are they probably will because they are a very old family genetics. A lot of us are starting to say that they're not human. Um, and it's because of their genetic lines and the passing down of the information that they've had. And all of the information that they have is completely wrong, which is why they keep repeating the same pattern over and over and over again of this destruction, and then we build it up and we're going to do it the same way over and over again. If these people are the only ones that survive, you can trust that the next 1,000 years of this whole cycle will be repeated, because it's going to be repeated and controlled by the same people that manage to be able to only save themselves, because they are going to carry the same information that they have. They're going to carry the same technology of, channeling and using all information from past, and they won't know how to live forever. These people do want to know how to live forever, and they haven't gotten it yet. Otherwise, they'd be living forever. So I know that they don't really know what they're doing. And I think it's pretty safe to say it's all subconsciously being done. But this is what's going on. And I'm a firm believer that this 2012 is a real thing. But I'm really believing that it's our transformation, it's our evolution. And it is said to be the end of time. So my next video I've made before, but you have to understand what time is. And maybe I'll get into it now, but time is only the distance that it takes from you to see a problem, recognize what the problem is, and transform it into a solution. Pea brains are a big part of it. Check out some research. It's levels of dimension. A 1 pea brain is a particle with height. 2 pea brain is a particle with height and width. 3 pea brain is width, height, and depth, creating 3D. Fourth dimension is watching a 3D object, a particle that's 3D in our perception that can move in time. And so that's all we're doing, is watching things move. So the end of time will be when there is no time. Things will move without time. So it will be as instant as magnetics work. That as soon as you feel something, you experience it instantly. There is no time. And I'm suggesting it's a really, really good thing, because when in your experience have you not experienced time? And generally, all the time, it's going to be when you're having fun. The only time when you're having fun, time flies, right? The only time you notice time dealing with fun is when time is about to begin to have fun, and when fun is about to end. It's time to end. So this 2012 experience that we're headed into is going to be when we transform all problems into solutions. We know how to attract exactly what we're meant to attract. We're living our purpose, and we're having one hell of a lot of fun. And fun is all the time. It never ends. And that's scary for a lot of people, because we have this idea that you don't know what fun is unless you have a reflection of what bad is. That's the only way you can experience fun. So, and there's, patterns within patterns. So we're going to live through generations, thousands of years having fun until we evolve out of that. But that's a long time away, and there's no need to worry about that. Peace out.